Hey, hockey fans, how's everyone doing? March 6th, there were 6 games. We'll review those scores quickly, and then we'll get on to Saturday's slate of games. There's 10 starting early in the day, so lots of hockey. March 6th, there were 6 games. St. Louis took on New Jersey. St. Louis has beat New Jersey 12 consecutive times, but New Jersey showed up tonight and beat St. Louis 4-2. Another surprise, Chicago lost to Detroit 2-1. Winnipeg blanked Vegas 4-0. Arizona, Calgary, pretty good game. I watched a bit of that game. Calgary won 3-2. Vancouver, much needed win over Colorado 6-3. And then the Toronto Anaheim game, if anyone watched when they were like scanning the stands and looking at the Toronto Maple Leafs fans, their faces said it all. I mean, Anaheim, they won 2-1 as a final. My best bet was good. Winnipeg won, so my best bet got a little better there. I'm 8-9 now. And on the bets that I laid that I mentioned in my video, I got my Jets money line, but I didn't get the Blues. Colorado Vancouver game I did not get. I went under, and the Toronto game I took puck line, and yeah, that didn't work out either. So Saturday, let's hopefully start early and start off well and make some good picks. Carolina against the New York Islanders. The New York Islanders 2-6-2 in their last 10, current 3-game losing streak, second wild card position. Grice is listed as probable in net for the Islanders, and their last game was a 4-3 loss to Ottawa. Carolina 3-5-2, current 1-game losing streak. Forsberg is listed as probable for Carolina, and their last game was a 4-1 loss to the Flyers. Hurricanes have won both games these teams have played, 5-2 back in October and then 2-1 in January. These teams are both seem to be having a bit of a rough patch, but the Islanders have a pretty good home record, actually. They're 29-5 at home, and then they actually also have a good record when they play early in the day. So I like that, and I think Barry, the coach, would have tore these guys a new one and laid on the line what's going on, and will know how to motivate these guys. He's a good coach. I got to take the Islanders here. Islanders to beat Carolina for my first pick. Second game is Washington against Pittsburgh. Should be a good game. Pittsburgh's 4-6-0 with a current 2-game winning streak. They've been winning ever since I decided to stop betting on them. They're third in the Metropolitan. Jari is listed as probable, and their last game was a 4-2 win against the Sabres. Washington 3-5-2 with an overtime decision, tied for first in the Metropolitan. Holtby's listed as probable, and their last game was a crazy 6-5 overtime loss to the Rangers. Game apiece in this series, the Penguins 4-3 early in February, and then later in February, the Capitals 5-3. Washington played a good game against the Rangers. It just didn't work in their favor. The plus money's on Washington on this right now. So, and I want to see Ovechkin score some more goals. I mean, when he scores a goal, the way he celebrates, it just always makes me laugh. I'm going to go Washington. Washington's my second pick to beat Pittsburgh. Third game, we got Nashville against Dallas. Dallas 4-3-3 in their last 10. Current 1-game losing streak. Third in the Central, and Bishop has been confirmed in net for Dallas. Nashville's 5-4-1 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak, and Rene is listed as probable for Nashville. The last game these teams played was against one another when Nashville won in Nashville 2-0. The Stars lead the season series. The Stars won 4-1 in December, 4-2 in January, and then the last one, the Predators won. I don't think Dallas is going to... I mentioned in that last video, I thought Nashville would take the first game, but I can't see Nashville taking both games against Dallas. I got to take Dallas at home here to beat Nashville. Fourth game, Minnesota against Los Angeles. Los Angeles is 7-2-1 in their last 10, current 4-game winning streak. Peterson has been confirmed in net. Their last game was a 1-0 shootout win over Toronto. Minnesota 7-3-0 in their last 10, current 2-game winning streak. In a wild card position. Stalock is listed as probable, and their last game was a 3-2 win against San Jose. Another series where teams each have taken a game. The Wild won 5-1 in October, and then the Kings 3-1 in November. Minnesota's 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games against the Kings, but 1-4 in their last 5 when playing on the road against LA. LA with a 4-game winning streak. I mean, I know the last one, they beat Toronto. Before that, Vegas Golden Knights, New Jersey, and Pittsburgh. So, I don't know. This Minnesota team, I think, is a mature enough team that I think they're going to be aware that this team that's in last place is playing some decent hockey, but there's a reason that they're in last place. And, you know, if Minnesota wins this game, I don't know what the odds are right now in the futures for them to go far, but they win this game, I'm looking at Minnesota to go a long way this year. Fourth pick, I'm going to take Minnesota to beat Los Angeles. Fifth game, we've got Ottawa against San Jose. Not a real exciting game. I mean, neither one of these teams are going anywhere this year. San Jose is 4-6-0 in their last 10, current one-game losing streak. Dell has been confirmed. Their last game was a 3-2 loss to Minnesota. Ottawa 5-4-1 in their last 10, current one-game winning streak. Hogberg is listed as probable, and their last game was a 4-3 win over the Islanders. The Senators lead the season series 1-0 with a 5-2 win back in October. Ottawa is 8-3 straight up in their last 11 games against San Jose. Line's at 6. There could be some goals scored in this game. I'm not sure. It's tough because I think Ottawa is going to win this game, but they've got a terrible road record. Their road record is 6-19-6. I'm still going to take Ottawa. I got a feeling here that Ottawa is going to beat San Jose. On to the sixth game, we've got Tampa against Boston. Boston is 8-2-0 in their last 10, current 4-game winning streak. First in the Atlantic, and Rask is listed as probable. Their last game was a 2-1 win over Florida. Tampa 5-5-0, current 1-game winning streak. Second in the Atlantic, and Vasilevsky is listed as probable. Their last game was a 4-0 lesson that they taught Montreal. Tampa's won 2 out of the 3 games these teams have played this year. Lightning won 4-3. They won 3-2. And then the Bruins, the last one just in March, they won 2-1. Tampa is 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games when playing on the road against Boston. Couple tough games here for Boston. I mean, they're playing Tampa, and right after that, they're playing the Flyers. So, Boston's strong at home. I don't know if they're going to look past Tampa to the Flyers. It's tough. They're going to want this game. I got to go with Boston here. Boston to beat Tampa for my 6th pick. 7th game, Montreal against Florida. Florida 3-5-2 with an overtime decision. Drieger is listed as probable. I think if Bobrovsky he's questionable, which means he could play too. It's tough to say there in Florida's situation. Montreal's 4-4-2 in their last 10, current 1-game losing streak. Price is listed as probable, and their last game was a 4-0 loss to Tampa. Series is tied at a game apiece. The Panthers 6-5 in December, and the Canadiens 4-0 in February. Public's leaning to Florida for this game. Florida is 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games when playing at home against Montreal, although they are 0-8 straight up in their last 8 games at home. I like Montreal. Montreal to beat Florida in Florida. 8th game, New Jersey against the New York Rangers. New York Rangers 6-4-0 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Gorgiev is listed as probable for the Rangers, and their last game was a 6-5 overtime win against Washington. New Jersey 6-2-2 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Blackwood has been confirmed in net for New Jersey. Their last game was a 4-2 win over St. Louis, so New Jersey's winning some hockey games. But the Rangers are just flying, and I mean, they lead the season series. Devils won 5-2 back in October. Then the Rangers took over 4-0 in November and 6-3 in January. If the Rangers played the way they did against Washington, I can't see them not winning this game. I'm going to take the New York Rangers at home to beat New Jersey. 9th game, we've got Buffalo against Philadelphia. Philadelphia is 9-1-0, current 8-game winning streak. Tied for first in the Metropolitan. Hart is listed as probable for Philly. Their last game was a 4-1 win against Carolina. Buffalo 4-6-0 in their last 10, current 5-game losing streak. Hutton has been confirmed in net for Buffalo, and their last game was a 4-2 loss to Pittsburgh. Flyers lead the season series 1-0 with a 6-1 win back in December. The Flyers just too strong a team at home with a 24-5-4 record. And the Flyers have outscored opponents 36-16 during this 8-game winning streak. Buffalo's on a skid. Flyers are just, you can't go against a team that's as hot as the Flyers are right now. I'm going to take the Flyers to beat Buffalo for my 9th pick. On to the 10th game. 10th game is a really tough one. Columbus against Edmonton. Edmonton 5-3-2 in their last 10 with a current 1-game losing streak. Second in the Pacific. Koskinen is listed as probable, and their last game is a 4-3 loss to Chicago. Columbus is 2-4-4 with an overtime decision. Wild card. Korpisalo was listed as probable, and their last game is when they let Calgary back in the game, and then they lost in overtime. The first game that these teams played was back in October, and the Oilers won 4-1. Both these teams are coming off of a loss, and both were close games. I like Columbus. I like Columbus here to beat Edmonton. And I know Edmonton's got some powerhouses that are on fire right now, but I don't know. I like the coaching at Columbus. I'm going to go Columbus. So we'll just review those bets quick for Saturday. I think the game started like 11 in the morning, I think. I'm going to take the Islanders to beat Carolina. I'm going to take Washington to beat Pittsburgh. I'm going to take Dallas to beat Nashville. Minnesota to beat Los Angeles. Ottawa to beat San Jose. I'm going to take Boston to beat Tampa. Montreal to beat Florida. The Rangers to beat New Jersey. Philadelphia to beat Buffalo. And then Columbus to defeat Edmonton. For my best bet, I'm going to call it the Islanders game. I'm going to call the Islanders to win that game. And for bets that I'm going to place, I'm going to go the Islanders money line. It's at minus 125. I'm going to go the Wild puck line minus 1.5 at plus 175. I'm going to go the Flyers puck line minus 1.5 at plus 110. I'm going to go to the Stars puck line minus 1.5 at plus 175. I'm going to go the Blue Jackets money line at plus 130. And I'm going to do the Senators money line at plus 135. And I hope it's a great weekend. Good luck with your picks. Have a great Saturday, and thanks for watching.